Hey water signs, it's Leah with Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and today we're going to do your love reading. Okay, we're going to go to the romance angels, right, followed by main energies. Then we're going to go doorway gateway, get your spiritual messages, and then we're going to see what lies along the path for you. Now listen, this is what all water signs are going to face in this love situation. I keep trying to tell everybody. So you have to watch for information and how the cards lay, so you know how to address the issue, and you know how to play the hand that you're dealt, as they say, right? So, Spirit, what do you have for focal points in love for Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer? You got 2. Here we go with these religious factors again. Air sign just had religious factors. Listen, you have 2. You have passion and religious factors. Another focal point, Spirit, for water signs in love. Another focal point. Dang, that came out quick. You seen it? Past life relationships. I have been telling everyone in their energy reads that have been getting certain cards, it is time for the wheel to rotate back around. So you are going to start seeing people from your past. I'm telling you, I just ran into someone from my past the other day. I was like, dang. Because sometimes even my own readings surprise me. I'm thinking, yeah. But no, it says stay optimistic about your love life. Even I'm shocked. All right. At times. But it's all good though. Spirit, what is the energy of this passion and religious factors for water signs here? Thank you. Deceit. Listen, we got to talk about this. For past life relationships, daughter value, let's go. You do what you got to do to obtain or to get to this door. You do. And 4, staying optimistic on the floor. You have victory here. You do what you got to do. You're going to be victorious. And you are going to be victorious because I hear Spirit says you are going to receive clarity. Spirit, what is the hidden wisdom that cannot be seen in the physical but is there in the spiritual for water signs of Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios? Look, the Eagle King, seeing things from a higher perspective. Yeah, you need to, because it's coupled with this deceit. We need to see another way. We need to understand what we need to do to go around. Because if you cannot go around it, you must go over it. If you can't go over it or around it, go through it and get it over with to get to the other side. What's the spiritual message here for past life relationships? Dragons duo, y'all gonna figure it out. Because if you do not, your daughter value is on the line, water signs. It is too much to lose for you being in your head and not level with your emotions. Plain and simple. And for staying optimistic and being victorious here for water signs, Spirit, what is their spiritual message? Hiding. It's hidden. It's hidden. Look. The unseen, the unknown. You have the desert prince. Let's go. You're going to survive it. You don't have no choice if you want to succeed. And I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just telling you what it is. Spirit, what lies along the path for water signs for passion and these religious factors? Everywhere. Where did it go? Oh, snap, y'all. We got a card that got away from us, but I'm going to find you. For past life relationships, y'all cards are starting to pop like air signs. Let's go. We getting a shift here. And we need it. We need it. Because on one side, we have the Dragons duo and our daughter value. Yeah, we need that. Switch. Shift. Where did that card go? You know what? I'm not on this today. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to find it. I'm going to find it when I need to. Trust me. Yep. I got it. And it is sad embrace. Let's go. When I say what goes around comes around, I'm going to explain, because this is that card. What goes around comes around, and we got it. And for this staying optimistic, spirit, about this victory. Because water signs are going to go into survival mode, because they're going to get their direction. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. There's no need to stay stuck. And water signs, if you don't know, we're in spring. Know what that means? Everybody who has been looking for changes and expecting changes, they are getting ready to get those changes. What go around, come around. I'm telling you, the wheel is starting to move. Yes, because I'm ready. And once those gears get rolling and that ball, it gets going, it's boom, 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 boom. You're going to keep experiencing all these changes until you are where you need to be. I'm telling you. So here you have passion, focal point. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I hear 2 sets of Scorpios. This is for 1 set. Addressing the passion issue. And then over here you have religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Listen, let me be clear, because I have seen this card plenty of times before. When you talk about religious factors, there are 2 things on this card. The influencing of religious factors and or your spiritual path. Let's be clear. Just don't go with the spiritual factors, okay? The religion factors. You talk about the spiritual path too, because it says and. Or it's or. One of the 2. So really you have 3 things here. You have passion. You have your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. You see? Okay. So here we go. Let's see. I'm going straight to it. What needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted about this deceit? Because see, the thing about it is your religious factors and your spiritual path is facing the deceit. Something is going on in my water sign's head, because this is a card of 7. 7 is a number of self-reflection. The main colors of this card is red and brown, the grounding of love or the grounding of defeat. It could be pertaining to money as well, because this person has money in their hand, dropping money, throwing away money. And then here you have a light. Something needs to be illuminated here, water signs, about this the religious factors or your spiritual path. So what is going on? That's in the wrong direction. Here we go. Spirit, for water signs of Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios, what needs to be surrendered for this deceit? Surrender to play has crossed out over your passion. That's 1. Okay? Religious factors, spirit, towards this deceit. Okay, go on with the flow, baby. Go on with the flow. Not hard to do, just get it done. So let's talk about this passion. It says surrender to play. Right? Clarifying your passion. Take a break from overthinking. Okay, water signs. Now you're in your head. Water signs do not overthink. Scorpio, mainly. Because we go with our feelings. It says do something fun. Play is a time to rejuvenate your energy. Yeah. Because that talks about the building up. Now look. She has the white. Right? The white talks about the purification or clarity of enlightenment, because this house is gold, right? Yeah. So the purification of enlightenment of what? The water. You don't see that water right there she's running in? Emotions. Let's go. Yeah. Get your emotions in check. Get out of your head and build yourself up. Get that energy going. And then here in this passion, it's 2 people. 2s. 2s talk about pairs, like the pair of these people, that feminine and that masculine. 2s also talks about the communication factors of conversating and debating. That's the talk. The conversation is the talking. Yeah. The debating is the fighting. But when you factor in passion, we ain't talking about the fighting unless you break up the makeup. You know what I mean? Yeah. Also talks about doorway gateways is the 2. Opportunities, decisions, choices. Yeah. Also talks about secrets being held or exposed. So when it talks about passion, you need to build up your energy. That's why the play is here. Surrender to play. Not being serious all the time. So you haven't ran around and had pillow fights? Because me and my children, we do it all the time. I'm talking, we run all over the whole house. Throwing pillows. Hiding. Have fun. It's time. Now when you get over here to this religious factor and that pathway, your spiritual pathways, what is it that you're not seeing? Because if you don't see it, how can you understand it? Something that deceit is blocked. You are being blocked. Because 7 is a number of self-reflection. This is a card of 7. Addressing the facts. When you talk about religious upbringing, if you're a Catholic, you wouldn't talk or date someone who was Baptist. This is an example, so don't get it twisted. Because the thing about it is, when you start talking about your religious upbringing, you can say, oh no, I'm a paleontologist, which I know that's about the dinosaurs, but I'm just saying, I'll never go talk to a Methodist person who serves up under Methodist. Yeah, but guess what? You lying to yourself, because when you at work, you don't know people religious background, so you have been deceiving yourself. You see how it plays out? When you meet somebody in a store, like Walmart, when you standing in those long 2 lines, because that's all they have open, and you have to wait an hour to check out your grocery, and then you have to have the kids run back your ice cream. Yeah. You don't know that the person you talking to about Walmart, you don't know that they Episcopalian and you is whatever, veterinarian. I'm just saying, anything. You don't know. So once again, you're not factoring it. But if you did, you are deceiving yourself. That's what I'm saying. And then the thing about it is, you have friends. I'm a Christian and they are zoology. I never go to a zoology church because I'm a Christian. I'm just saying that. But if your friend invites you, are you going to tell them no? And you go to this zoology church all about animals and you meet the love of your life. But you have had it in your mind that you will never, you know what I mean? How you were brought up and what you were taught, that's when you were a child learning how to grow and go through life. There's a pull for a change here. Something you need to learn, something you need to see is out there outside of your box that you have been brought up in, or that has been literally built around you in your mind. Time to change. Now when you talk about that spiritual path, because it's here, something that you are not seeing with your physical eye that may be detected in the spiritual. You need to open your eyes and then look at that spiritual crown floating upon her head. So this talks about the difference between the physical and the spiritual. Check your situation. I'm telling you. So then you have surrender to effortlessness. Just go with it, please. Plain and simple. If you are being pulled to go to Publix instead of Walmart, or you are being pulled to go to the Kroger instead of Winn-Dixie, I don't care. Follow your first mind. Because see, little pulls and nudges like that, they don't come from us. They come from the higher ups. So you get a pull or a nudge to go to Publix. But you say, nah, Walmart is 2 miles close. I'm just going to go to Walmart. Then you end up getting in Walmart and them 2 little lines they got open. And you spend an hour. Now you got the kids running back frozen pizzas and ice creams. When you could have went to Publix, had you a smile, probably got a sticker, and been done checked down, and now you back home. But no, you wanted to go to Walmart. Stop going against the grain. I'm telling you. And that's what this is about. Going with the flow of things. going with those pulls, going towards those nudges, and considering the fact that we talking about water signs, this is you once again in your head, not following your intuition. It says stop pushing so hard. That's this. The art of living means going with the flow. That's that gut. Instead of trying to force the river, go with the flow. You will learn. And let me see. I did a Scorpio video about energy, and I had a lot of people hit me up and commenting on like, Leah, I get what you're saying. One of the examples that I gave was Scorpio. If they call or they come on the news and they tell you that it's a category 6 hurricane out there in the ocean coming towards where you live at, why would you go get your little, what is it, Johnny boat, and go out there talking about you going to catch you some fish when a hurricane is out there in that water? You see? Who's coming to save you? Nobody. Because you could have saved yourself if you would have just went with the flow. Everybody's evacuating. Why are you still there? Because it's going to come a time when even the medical personnel are not going to be on the scene, and they're going to tell you that. If you are a person that lives in the Midwest and they tell you that a tornado is coming, why would you go outside to walk your dog when the tornado is 30 minutes away from touching down? Do it make sense? If they tell you that it's a murderer or a killer located in your neighborhood, why would you go out for an evening stroll with the dog? These little things you are refusing to see. Why are you allowing deceit to blind you? Because you are not going with the spiritual self, that higher self. Or you have learned, or you are not connected. You need to go with the flow. I'm telling you. Spirit says energy. Spirit, what is the energy of this surrender to effortlessness for water signs of Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancers? Surrender. The Magician in the Mirror. Card of 8. Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as transformations or changes. My water signs need to go with the flow. Creation of going with the flow. Looking in that mirror in your physical self, looking into the spiritual to see the deceit or see past the deceit. Plain and simple. Then you have the creation of the Eagle King. You seeing things from a bigger picture, a higher perspective. Plain and simple. Or you asking for angelic help. Yeah. It's the creation of. Yeah. It's here. You finding out the truth of the matter. How is your physical hindering you? Because you are not seeing in your spiritual self. And when I talk about spiritual self, your intuition, you're not using it. I don't know it's because you're blocked or you're disconnected, but you better check it and go with the flow. Because you are now able to create and manifest what you want. It's in your face. It is in your face. Now where is along your path that every water sign is going to run into? This sad embrace. But before you start clicking off my channel, let me tell you about this. This is a card of 9. This is the card of the universe. 9 represents the universe. This sad embrace is saying that it is time for you to let go of the old. Yes. So you can embrace the new. See how that go? What goes around comes around. I keep trying to tell you. What goes around comes around. And this wheel is starting to spin. Everybody's wheel is starting to spin. And for those who are going to go against the grain, yeah, you going to go out there in your little John boat or Johnny boat out there in the hurricane water. Or y'all, whoever going to go out there in your little tornado, or the rest of you going to walk around because the little murderer ain't going to be, they're not going to kill you in your neighborhood because you going to walk your dog. You better get your mind right. Everything that you put out into the universe is starting to come back. So if you are a person who has been stuck in the darkness or stuck in your little cocoon, and you've been manifesting, I have been getting on Libras heavy about this, because they have been manifesting and constantly manifesting, and they are not closing those doors behind them. When that change comes in, ain't nobody gonna be there but you and yourself, hugging yourself. So listen, the main colors of this card is white and various colors of blue. The white talks about the purification of clarity of calming. It is a time for, this is the calm before the storm. When I say it's time for you to get ready, water signs, these transformations are going to take off, and they're going to be hitting so hard, it's going to be ridiculous. And we are going to see the people who went with the flow. Yes, baby. And then we are going to see the people who went against the grain. Yeah. When they talk about building up, this is the preparation, or you being prepared. Build up your energy and do what you gotta do. Never mind this. Get it out of here. Because see, if you look into the spiritual, or look at your spiritual self, you understand the fact that that moon is there. That is that hidden wisdom that cannot be seen in the physical, but only in the spiritual. If you are going to you are either in a place that you feel alone, or you are either going to be in a place when these changes start to come and you're going to be by yourself. But even though you may be alone, just because of this clarification or purification of calming, relaxing, peace, joy, all that blue is here, you are going to go through it. Literally, you are going to go through it. And when you come out on the other side, it's going to be all worth it. It's going to be all worth your gain. So never mind if you stand alone or not. Never mind that. Because even at the end of the day, the hidden wisdom is that they're there. Your spiritual ancestors, your ancestors are there. The divines are there. And they are the ones out with the old in with the new. So you are going to go through it, because it's on every water sign's path. What is along your path? Every single Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, sad embrace. And Scorpios already had this come out in their energy read. Let's see what you're going to gain. Spirit, wind, water signs surrender to play, to build up their energy for the passion. Dang. And they check the deceit in the physical and the spiritual about religious factors or their spiritual path. Yeah. And they surrender to the effortlessness of the creation, or creating, or seeing the bigger picture, and not feeling alone during this sad embrace. Because it's going to come a time you're going to be alone and you're going to have to stand up. Let's go. What are they going to gain here? You seen that car flip around and flip back over? Beautiful. Facing fears. Let's go. So are you really alone, water sign? No, Leah. That's what you should have been saying. No, I'm not. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. Did I just not tell you that you're getting ready to get pulled out of all of this darkness? All of this, oh, I feel alone. You might have to be alone a little bit more longer. But guess what? When you come out, if you cannot go over it, you cannot go through it, then what do? You go around it. There's always options and doors, I'm telling you. This is your chance to soar, grow, expand, move forward, access granted. Need I say more? Now listen, let me explain this card. Here is Kalima, right? She wears 8 skulls around her neck. Why? because these are the fears in which she has faced. And then the thing about it is you have 4 skulls on this side. You have 4 skulls on this side. This is the grounding and the stability or the stabilization of the fears. She has grounded them. And that's why she wears them as a necklace. Because who wears fears as a necklace or a trophy? No one. Only the ones that have been defeated. Her crown is made with red flowers. Red represents defeat or love because no one is bleeding here. And because she's on display. It doesn't represent defeat. It represents the love of the defeat of these fears. That's why she has it there. But in her chest is that fire, action, passion, drive that she had to what? Face and ground to establish or celebrate the fears in which she has conquered. And she did it in a calming manner because blue is also here. Let's go, water sign. Let's go. Let's go. Never mind you being alone. Now, never mind. That gain is going to be so much love. Your love is going to be amplified. All the relationships of true friendships that you wanted is here. What goes around comes around, and it is that time. So if you have been manifesting and haven't been seeing any results, you better slow down. I'm telling you, slow down. Because you don't want to create no problems for yourself. Because literally, it's going to be like, what was it? It was one of the movies. Like Warp Speed. Somebody got pulled. It was like really fast. It's coming. That's what's going on. That is what's going on. That is what's going to happen here. They telling you, go with the flow. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. They tell you that spiritual changes are unfolding. Go with the flow. Go with the pull. Go with the nudges and build up your energy. That's about that play. Build up your energy. Build up your stamina so that when those changes occur, you can stand tall and last long. That's how I go. So past life relationships. You have known each other before. Who is this person? This is a 2. 2s represent pairs, decisions, choices, opportunities, doorways, gateways, secrets being held or exposed, or communication factors of conversating and debating. Now listen. You had 2 people here in this passion. A feminine and a masculine. Once again, you got a feminine and a masculine. Now listen, let me tell you something. This feminine energy has on that green. That represents the abundance, the new growth, the success. Yeah, it's here. Right? It's here. So, who is this person? Y'all know who this is. So, it's either you or somebody else. But whoever the feminine is in this image, they are abundant. They are abundant. And then around the 2 purple flowers. Purple represent power. But see, the thing about it is, it's something that cannot be seen, or is something going on in the dark. Because see, it's dark time. It's nighttime here. You see that purple flower? Do you see that purple flower? It's something going on behind the scenes y'all don't see. Then they talk about next is the foundation or the grounding or the door to value. There's something going on pertaining to this door to value. And now we see what it is, because water signs need to get their emotions in check. Because you have the door to value in the middle. And here is your scale. Past life on one end, your door to value in the middle. But here's that conflict. And when you talk about the creation are the 3s. Here's your 3 cards. But here's your block. What needs to change in the grounding or the stabilization of your door to value? Whether your door to value is about money, flowers, jewels, heart's desires. It's all illuminated here. Look. And then when you talk about the red, is the red about the loving, or is it about the defeat? Because ain't nothing defeated here when it comes to the daughter value. Where's the defeat of value here? Nowhere. Because you know why? This is what you can obtain. All water signs. Listen. But see, you got to get your mind right. Change, 5. This is a card of 5. 5 represents the change. Now, this change includes the inner conflict. That's your emotions or your intuition. And that conscious choice. Get out of your head. Plain and simple. When you talk about emotions, that is the water dragon. That's where you should be most comfortable at. But since you done jumped up out the water and now you're floating in the air, that's the air dragon, now you have allowed confusion in. Ignoring your body's messages, but going with your logic, what are you going to do? Ground your emotions. Ground yourself in your emotions. That's what you're going to do, water signs. Spirit, what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted about this dragon's duo for water signs of Pisces, Scorpios, and Cancers? What needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted? You had a card wanting to come out. There it is. Between the two. Past life and daughter value. You have frustrations. Surrender the frustrations. Yeah, isn't it funny how she looks over here at this dragon duo? Frustrations. Leah, I don't know what to do. I know you don't because you're in your head. It says frustration does not open any doors. Yeah, you know why? That's why frustration is turning its back on his daughter value. You better get out your head for you lose the door. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block. This is your block. This is your dilemma to obtaining this door or this relationship. Someone is abundant. But see, the thing about it is somebody is abundant here. But this person doesn't have on a shirt. They're nude. They're bare. No understanding, no connection. I don't know what's going on logically. I don't know what to feel. I don't know how to work it. I don't know which way to go. That's that unknown, man. So now you got a pair of people. One is abundant and knows the way, and the other one is lost. Block. See? Take a breath. Center yourself. Regroup so you can approach the situation more calmly. Calmly. That's this. Facing that consciousness or that logic and getting those emotions right. Yeah, going with the flow. Those frustrations. Because until you get your frustrations in check, your back is going to stay towards that door and you're going to stay facing these consequences of you getting these dragons duo, the emotions and your logic together. Like I always say, you study wrong, you study long. You study long, you study wrong. You're gonna get it wrong. You first of all, you ain't had no business in your head, period. Water sign. That they're coming here and telling me that you getting upset and mad. Who you getting upset and mad with? You better be getting upset and mad about yourself or with yourself, because you have literally floated out of your emotions all the way up to your head. And you know what the problem is? It causes, when you in your head, it causes confusions, or it causes someone to be egotistical. All those things are blocks. Do what you gotta do. Stop being upset. Stop being mad. Get in your emotions and take hold of that door and this relationship situationship. Let's go. And now they talk about a shift coming for water signs. By time we need it. A shift is here. The magical The magical map shifter. 7. 7 is a number of self-reflection. Hello. You are getting ready to go through a change. And not just you, everybody else. But the thing about it that you must remember, when these changes occur, Just go with the flow. And get out of your head so you can stop being mad and upset. Because when you're mad and upset, it causes confusion. Yeah. And that's not going with the flow, because now you add more confusion in your mental. Double confusion. No, no, and no again. Now when you talk about a shift coming in, the shift can come in so many different ways. You have a heart here. You have a contract here. You have a heart over the contract. You have a compass. You have a horse representing seeing things from a higher perspective. You have a fish talking about Pisces or plenty or pregnancy. Yeah. You have a crown here, and you have a beetle. But understand that this magical map shifter is juggling all of these things blindfolded. Let's go, water sign. And isn't it funny how it's also in the same shape of their wheel, the wheel of fortune? When I say changes are getting ready to occur, they just told you that. They just told you that in facing your fears. Major spiritual changes are unfolding, water sign. It is that time, baby. When I say hold on and hold on tight, because changes are going to take off. And you either going to, listen to what they tell you. Okay, a category 6 is coming, so we got to evacuate the whole state of Florida. I didn't leave because I'm not by the water. I was born over there, but I'm not over there now. But guess what? It was still real bad. You're not going to go out there in your boat talking about you're going to catch you some fish, because even if the hurricane come, how you going to cook the fish if you don't have no power? If they tell you that the murderer is walking around your neighborhood, you better have the dog sitting at your door in case they decide to come to your door, and let the dog go out there first, then you go. I'm sorry for little Lucky or little Trixie or Roxy or whoever, but better to them than me. I love you, but protect. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Don't go against the grain. Don't do that. You do what you need to do to obtain, to upchain, because a shift is here. A shift is here. A shift. Whether relationship or the friendship or the situationship, the door to value could be a home, a car, money, love, health, whatever, reward. Shift, switch. A switch is here. I'm telling you, let's go. So let's see what you're going to gain. When Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios, tries to obtain this relationship, situationship, friendship, partnership, and faces the door to value by letting go of the frustrations of their conflicts, of their mental and their emotions, and allows the change, right? What are they going to gain here, Spirit? What are water signs going to gain? Forgiveness. That's that opening, the opening of the heart. I am open to receiving. That's what it says. Look at his hands. I am open to receiving my heart's desires. You don't see it? I'm open to receiving my heart's desires. Y'all better get with it. It says you are on the path of light. Love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. You know what? This is what's going to be healed in water signs. That frustration and getting into those emotions and out of your head. When it talks about the path of light, love, and forgiveness, those are 3 things. I just told you that in order to have completion, you have to have the 3. Here's your 3. Love, light, and forgiveness. Love, light, and forgiveness. So what is the love? That shift coming in here. You allowing the shift. Going with the flow. What is the light? What is the illumination? The illumination of this door to value. And what is forgiveness? We talking about past life. What needs to be forgiven in order for you to succeed or move forward to gain your door? One person does not know because that person is bare while the other person is abundant. Why you think the green is there? See? Get with it, man. I'm telling you. You either get with it or you get lost in it. Do not get stuck. We are not in a time for you to be stuck. So what is on your path? What are you going to face? Past life relationships and that switch. if your past was dark and hard and lonely and sad, you're going to switch out of that. You're going to come into the light. You're going to come into happiness. It's time for it. Spring is going to, when I say spring is going to metamorphosize whatever, y'all. But you just go with the flow, please. It's easier to do. I'm telling you, then fight against the current. Fight against the riptide. Fight against that pit bull. You're better than me because I'll pick up a stick. I don't play with dogs. I'm just saying. But you just, you got to protect yourself and go with the flow. If you're not going to allow nobody else to put you in a difficult situation, don't allow you to do the same. Put yourself in a difficult situation. And this right here is the difficult situation. Well, y'all know what to do. Go with how you feel, plain and simple. So now it says, stay optimistic about your love life. Stay optimistic. Yeah, and I'm going to explain this card to you because I love this card. It says, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Now, when you look at this person in this card, this person represents, they're blue because it's different shades of blue, right? Blue talks about the relaxing, the peace, the calming. Yeah, being relaxed as the offer of clarity is given, because those are yellow flowers. Clarity being given over, see that pink down there, those pink flowers? The compassion, the passion, the romance, the friendship, the benefits, the peace, the love, the joy. That's the colors of peace. So being relaxed in a state of receiving or giving clarity over your heart's desires. That's the pink. Hello, let's get it. Because at the end of the day, that victory is here to stay. Yes, one you, one thought, one journey. Victory is a card of one. One Cancer, one Pisces, one Scorpio. Yeah. Having that one thought. That one thought. What is that thought? You stand optimistic. You being relaxed and calm and standing your ground and wearing the colors of the water to empower yourself in giving or receiving clarity over the situation. What? Yeah. Okay. The one you, the one thought, and the one journey that you on. You on this journey alone, baby. Yes, the Desert Prince is here. And it is also a one. Yeah. The one you is standing tall. And you are standing strong because see that lion behind you, giving you the strength and the empowerment to stand tall while you receive your spiritual messages of wisdom. That's the pyramid and the moon about you checking those emotions. You see that water? Oh yeah, baby, it's here. Yes. The Desert Prince represents survival. Yeah. And it's not reversed, because if it was reversed, it would represent false promises. We ain't on that. We on that survival. We are talking about you stand optimistic to be successful on your own. That's how that goes. And then the thing about it is, when you go into that state or that stage or that phase of standing tall and standing strong, water sign, you are going to find that direction because the compass is here. Change is here. The card of 5. And together these two make the 6, which is the number of balance. Do you see? There's nothing that needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted here because it's all good. It's all pertaining to your victory. You see that? Long as you stay on top of you checking your emotions, that's why the blue is here. Yeah, you standing strong, and you following your signs or your guides to or towards that victory. You see that? Let's go. I like that one. So now let's see what you're gonna gain. So Spirit, when my water signs of Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpio stay optimistic about their love life and faces this victory, with the strength, because they have learned that wisdom and that knowledge, and they've learned to change that direction. You see, What are they going to gain here? Yeah, let's go. You have to. Yeah. It says divine healing. Oh, yeah. All that green that represents the abundance and new growth and success and wealth. Yeah. The spark of something new. Spring is here. I'm telling you. The purification of new growth. That's the white and the green. The purification of abundance. The purification of success. The clarity of. Yeah. Let's go. It says honor your sensitivity. Retreat and recharge and heal. Those are creation. Retreat, recharge, and heal. Water signs 3s for you all. 3s. Your light can support others because you have people watching you. They are going to watch you grow. Remember I said the people who go with the flow, the others are going to see that. The ones who have struggled against the tide, the grain, the world, or the divine's plan, you're going to see. And they're going to see you. Yes. Then you have that transcendence. Let's go ahead. That's that go ahead. That's that go forth. You have the door. That's what it is. It says rise up. Honor your inner force. Steps are being given to dance with the universe. I'm telling you. Yeah. It says rise up. That's that rising up of that clarity. Rocking your blue for your water. Yeah. Your element. Honor your inner force. Is that lion not back there giving you strength? Representing that strength. Steps are being given. That is your direction. Do you see how everything is falling in line, water sign? Dance with the universe. That's that victory of that go ahead, that transcendence. Once again, I am open to receiving. You see that hand? Let's go. Let's go. Listen, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. You just need to get back to your senses. Element. Switch up what needs to change. Because once again, change. Stop being upset. Because literally, that door is on the line. We cannot have that. Go through with the changes. Don't fight against it because they're telling you victory is here. Let's go, water sign. Listen. If you need to talk to me, you can email me. I'm always around. Leave a comment. Talk to me and let me know what's going on. And until I see you with facing these fears, take care, work it out, and do what you got to do so you can obtain your door, your love, your wealth, your success. Yeah, spring is here.